Tonight's headlines: Senator Pacquiao accepts President Duterte's challenge. Duterte says a VP tenure could be problematic. Palace doubts ICC will have a case against Duterte. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,408,058. Sinovac prevented COVID-19 deaths, says FDA. Philippines to experience cloudy skies with rains. Fiscal support to drive Philippine economy. And trade and tourism industry to realign tourism loan for truckers. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, June 29, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Senator Manny Pacquiao on Tuesday accepted President Rodrigo Duterte's challenge to name government offices that will prove that corruption under his watch is 3 times more worse, asking him to start with the Department of Health over the alleged overpricing in COVID-19 related equipment. The lawmaker issued a statement after Duterte, in his weekly public address Monday night, lashed out at Pacquiao for allegedly criticizing him about the corruption issues during the Duterte administration. Pacquiao said that he accepts the president's challenge, as he expressed also his gratitude that Duterte has given him the chance to help the national government get rid of corruption in its agencies. The senator added that he wants to know how much the health department had spent on procuring medical equipment such as masks, personal protective equipment, and COVID-19 rapid test kits. Malacanang disclosed that President Rodrigo Duterte sees a problematic term as vice president in the event he runs for the office if the winner in the 2022 presidential race is not his party mate. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that the president sees a dilemma should the winning president will not be from the same party, because he would not be able to complete his unfinished business. Asked what would be the president's unfinished business, Roque said it was the fight against illegal drugs and corruption. To recall, the president's party mates in PDP Laban are calling on him to run for vice president in 2022. The palace is confident that International Criminal Court prosecutors will not be able to build a strong case of crimes against humanity against President Rodrigo Duterte, since the Philippine government will not participate in the proceedings. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that the ICC can do whatever it wants, but there is a chamber of the ICC which already said that it should not push through the investigation if the state won't cooperate. Roque was referring to the ICC's move calling on the supposed victims of Duterte's war on drugs to submit their views, concerns, and expectations regarding the possible probe. The investigation was requested by former ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda, who found reasonable basis to believe that crimes against humanity have been committed in the context of the drug war. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
The Department of Health reported 4,479 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Tuesday, to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,408,058, even as 14 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought the active cases to 50,037, and of the total, 90.4% are mild, 4.4% are asymptomatic, 2.1% are severe, and 1.5% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,333,464 after 6,441 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 24,557 following 101 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also showed that 55% of the country's intensive care unit beds are in use, while 36% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. In other news, Food and Drug Administration Chief Eric Domingo revealed that vaccinations using the vaccine made by China firm Sinovac had prevented COVID-19 hospitalization and deaths in the Philippines. Domingo explained that with their continuous monitoring of vaccinations in the Philippines, they only recorded mild symptoms of COVID-19 after receiving Sinovac jabs. According to a Reuters report, 350 health workers in Indonesia who were inoculated with the Sinovac vaccine still contracted COVID-19, with dozens hospitalized. The Department of Health had earlier assured the public that vaccines were still effective, adding that there were some breakthrough infections of COVID-19 after inoculation. State Weather Bureau Pagas announced that Metro Manila and the rest of the country will experience cloudy skies with isolated rain showers brought about by southwest monsoon and localized thunderstorms. In its 24-hour forecast, Pagasa said that the southwest monsoon is still affecting the extreme northern Luzon and warned of possible flash floods or landslides in case of severe thunderstorms. Northern and central Luzon will have light to moderate wind speed moving in the south to southwest direction, while coastal waters will be slight to moderate from 0.6 to 2.1 meters. The rest of the country will have light to moderate wind speed moving in the southeast to south direction, while coastal waters will remain slight to moderate. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
Make long distance easy with the Mirage G4.
In business, faster vaccination program rolled out to address the high number of coronavirus disease infections. Targeted containment measures and sustained implementation of stimulus programs are expected to buoy the Philippine economy this year. However, pandemic-related developments made ASEAN Plus 3 Macroeconomic Research Office slash its 2021 growth forecast for the Philippines to 6.4% from 6.9%, and the 2022 projection to 6.8% from 7.9%. AMRO Chief Economist Dr. Ho Kor said that fiscal support is critical, and fortunately in the case of the Philippines, they do see ample fiscal space. Based on the AMRO report on the country released during the day, the domestic economy continues to post improvements after registering its decade-low contraction of 16.9% in the second quarter of 2020. And the Small Business Corporation and the Department of Tourism have agreed to realign the allocated loan budget for tourism businesses to truckers and micro, small, medium enterprises in other sectors. SB Corporation Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer Santi Lim said DOT Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat has allowed the Department of Trade and Industry's financing arm to lend 1.5 billion pesos out of the 4 billion pesos available loan budget for tourism enterprises to truckers and other industries. Lim said there is a slow uptake for tourism loans due to the mobility restrictions brought by the community quarantine measures. This loan allocation is under the COVID-19 Assistance to Restart Enterprises or CARES program being rolled out by the SB Corporation. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Carcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Hatch something big. The all-new Honda City hatchback with 4 seating modes. Utility mode, long mode, tall mode, refresh mode. The all-new City hatchback. Hatch more life.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service nice and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.